Hey guys, welcome to this week's episode of the Incoherent Report. Today's topic kind of fell in my lap. It's the Dodgers D-backs game at Dodger Stadium. 5 hit by pitch, 2 bench clearing scrums, and 6 ejections later. Pretty much started off with Ian Kennedy throwing inside to Yasiel Puig and actually hitting him in the nose of the pitch. Then in the next inning, Zack Greinke retaliated, hitting Miguel Montero, the catcher for the D-backs. And then during Greinke's next at-bat, Ian Kennedy runs one up and in, hits him on the shoulder, and that ends up clearing both benches the second time, and everything gets out of hand at that point. I'll start off with the hit by pitch on Yasiel Puig. In all honesty, I don't think that one was intentional. Obviously, the one at Greinke was, but I think the one with Puig, I think he tried to run him in, and he ran him up and in, more so than he intended to. And judging by Ian Kennedy's reaction and judging by Montero's reaction, I really don't think that one was intentional. It looks horrible, and you're not, as a major leaguer, you're not supposed to miss like that. But in all honesty, I think he just missed. Ian Kennedy does lead the league right now in hit batters with 7, and he actually led the league last year in hit batters also. The Zack Greinke hit on Montero, obviously that was intentional. That was payback for it. And then, Kennedy throwing at Greinke, of course, that one was intentional as well. I said it before in my video about Zack Greinke and Carlos Quentin going at it, that there's no room in the game, in my opinion, for throwing at a hitter. Especially, especially throwing up around the head. That just, doesn't work. I mean, if you're going to send a message, fine, hit him in the back, but keep it down low. You don't want to go at somebody's head because you can really hurt somebody. But, I don't think throwing at a hitter to send a message like that it has any place in the game. And, people saying that you're standing up for your teammates, etc. Yeah, I understand that, but I don't see the purpose in throwing at someone with the intention to hit them, with the intention to hurt them with a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. So, it's pretty damn silly, and you're going to see a lot of suspensions and fines coming down out of this event per se. He ended up having Yasiel Puig ejected because he got pretty hot. Mark McGwire, Kirk Gibson, Ian Kennedy, they win immediately because of after the Montero hit, both benches were warned. So, obviously the next hit batter, Kennedy, was going to get tossed, and the manager automatically gets tossed at that point. Puig and McGwire both got ejected for what the umpires deemed as instigating. So the umpires kicked them with the hopes of calming the situation down. Pretty damn interesting the way it all unfolded, and it looks silly. I mean, you look pretty damn childish playing a kid's game, and you're now throwing at each other. I mean, you already make millions of dollars to play a kid's game, yet you can't do anything better than throw at each other. So, I don't get it. Over the years, I've never been a huge Zack Greinke fan. I mean, he's a great pitcher and all that. I've just, never been a big fan of him, and this just makes him look like more of a punk. Obviously, Ian Kennedy looks just as bad. I mean, like I said, the throw at Puig, I don't think that one was intentional. Throwing at Greinke, obviously that was, and good for you. You threw at another pitcher. I mean, seriously. I mean, one of these guys is gonna man up and just grow up. It's getting annoying. You're seeing it a lot. yesterday's game with the Red Sox and the Rays. John Lackey gives up a home run to Matt Joyce. Joyce's next at bat, he hits a long foul ball and drops the bat like he had hit another one and trying to show up Lackey. So then in his subsequent pitches, he grounds out, and Lackey has some words with somebody, and then Joyce's next at bat, Lackey drills him. I mean, as much of a Red Sox fan that I am, I don't condone that. I don't think there's any place for that. And I mean, obviously, Lackey felt like he was getting shown up, and you're not supposed to do that. But seriously, grow up. It's not that big of a deal. It's a game. I mean, I understand that it's your livelihood and all that, but you're going to get paid whether that guy showed you up or not. You're going to get paid whether, he hits a foul ball or, hits a single. It doesn't matter. You're going to get paid either way, and you don't have to throw at the guy. So, I don't understand the big deal of it. I've been playing baseball ever since I was a little kid, and I've never thrown at someone. I won't do it. And, I don't see the purpose in it. It's pretty damn stupid in my mind. But, it's going to keep happening. It's been happening since baseball, has been around. Don Drysdale was big on throwing at guys. You crowded the plate, he was going to throw at you, and, you knew that was going to happen. So, is it going anywhere anytime soon in the game? No. It'll always be there. I mean, as silly as I think it is, it's still going to be there, so it doesn't really matter what I think at that point. I'd rather see them just play the game the way it's supposed to be played and, leave the childish crap at home. But, you're talking a multi-billion-dollar industry, and, one win is very important. And, tempers flare, you get excited, the adrenaline runs up, and, these guys are passionate about the game. I understand that. So, these things are going to continue to happen, and then, that allows people like me to sit back here and talk about it later and Monday morning quarterback it to death. So, that's just how the game's going to be, and that's how it is. So, love to hear you guys' comments on it. I got a comment on my Carlos Quentin, Zach Greinke video, so I'd love to hear some more on this one. You guys, I will leave a link to the video in the description. Check that out. You can make your own determination from everything. If you like my videos, I post new videos every Wednesday. Hit the subscribe button at the bottom. Got a Facebook page, facebook.com/The Incoherent Report. See you guys next week. Thanks.